Man, I really don't know how I feel about the ending of this chapter of Black Clover, bro. Chapter 310, or 310, entitled The Consistency of Right and Wrong. I don't know how I feel about it at all. I liked the chapter as a whole, don't get me wrong. The action that was on display here was absolutely immaculate. Tabata was killing it with the art. But it's just that ending of the chapter. While I may like said chapter, the ending has me like, I don't know about that. Because Tabata very, very intentionally kept Zenon in the background. He always kept Dante and Vanica in the front. Up until a couple of chapters ago when he made Zenon just explode onto the scene with all this character development, all this backstory, and he just became, when Tabata decided to do that, the best member of the Dark Triad. I mean, to me, he always was, because I always saw the potential, but after that happened, everybody else saw it too. So I just find it hard to believe that after semi-building up this character for all this time, and then having that development be given just a few chapters ago, to kill him off now is just, it has me feeling some sort of way. I don't know if I like that. It's a good moment for Yuno. Let's be clear here. Yuno definitely got his comeuppance, and if he did kill Zenon, then he definitely has won in the end. But it's just like, if you kill him off now, he just kind of feels like less of his own character and more of a plot device exclusively for Yuno. Also, you'd be doing him extremely dirty. This man done gave everything he got. Everything plus more. Willing to sacrifice it all. Willing to go the extra mile. Said, hey, Beelzebub, if we win, you can take every single part of me, my soul, my eyeballs, you can have it all. But just give me your heart so I can win. And even after doing all that, he still lost and died? It just doesn't really sit right with me, dog. But I guess karma is karma. If you kill your friend from behind with your ultimate weapon, it's only natural that the same happens to you as well. And Yuno delivered that final blow in such a fantastic manner, might I just say, dude. The Saint Spirit of Zephyr, the slice from behind, after the teleport, dude. Oh my goodness. The sauce. First off, let me comment on the fact that he got Saint Stage last minute and then delivered the blow, bro. Let me comment on that real quick. Yeah, he got it. But let me actually comment on this a little bit more, because I feel like a lot of people that read this chapter are immediately going to call BS. They're gonna be like, oh my gosh, you really just gave this dude Saint Stage in the last 2 seconds of the fight so he could deliver the final blow to Zenon and just end it all? That's crap, that's BS, I'm calling it out. And while that is kind of a case that you could make, on the other hand, the way that Yuno got Saint Stage is so Black Clover, it makes too much damn sense, dude. The way you get spells in Black Clover is by going through hard times and by experiencing a very rough battle. So it's only natural when both you and your spirit are fighting together and it's a very intense battle and you're near death 100% of the time, it's only natural that you would get Saint Stage when that happens. If that's how you upgrade yourself normally as a magic knight, or just a person that wields magic in general. So it's not BS, it makes perfect sense for the world that Tabata has created. And I mean, to bring it back to Noelle for a second, she said, hey, with magic, reality can be whatever we want to be. So there you go. That's the get out of jail free card right there. Plus, even if it was BS, bro, I'd have to give it a pass just because of this panel alone. Look at how raw this man looks. Oh my goodness. Zenon done opened up 3 portals. He shot some bones through said portals and they pierced Yuno. And there's blood flying all over the place. But look at the determination on Yuno's face. Look at he's not even shaking. Look at the composure of this man. blood falling all out of his mouth, blood falling all out of his body, dude. He all scraped to hell, but he ain't stopping. He going in. It's just poor Zenon, though, at the end of the day, dog. My man's, even though he said that everything was meaningless, he still thought he had a chance. He still thought he had the opportunity to win, because he was smiling when he swung that sword at Yuno. He said, "This is my victory." He swung, and then he was like, "What? What fuck? Where'd he go?" And then it was like, "Oh, he's right behind me. Oh, I just got cut in half." But while that may be unfortunate, I think there might be a very small chance that Zenon might not actually be dead. And this is what I'm banking on. Like I said, I don't know how I feel about the ending. It is cool, but that can't be the end of him. And I'm hoping that the thing that he brought out in this chapter is the plot device that keeps him around. And that plot device is a weapon that he created with the usage of his bone and spatial magic. It's a magic sword called Dane. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. My Norse or Viking or Swedish or whatever might be a little bit off. But that accent was clean, though, you can't deny. But anyways, Daneslafe was a powerful weapon in Norse mythology. And just going purely based off of what I know very, very little about Norse mythology, but I did know a little bit of something about this sword. And I think there was a feud between two people, and bro brought out this sword, and he said that the sword, once it cuts you, you can't stop the bleeding. It was something like that. But there's actually like a little bit of an explanation for that name in this chapter, so I'm just going to read that verbatim, and then we'll continue on from there. It says that Daneslafe is among the most mighty weapons in Norse mythology. Daneslafe, or Dane's legacy, is laid with a curse which says it must always kill a man when it's drawn. Now, after reading that chapter, I think we can all say that Daneslafe did not accomplish its mission. This got me thinking and wondering if this sword is a clue to Zenon's survival. The thing that he can do with that stuff, by the way, with the sword, though, is pretty cool. Like, he could shatter Yuno's stars with ease, and it was really, really cool. He also destroyed some of his own attacks as well, with the heavenly magic extinction. But anyways, it is now time to completely switch gears and give no proper transition to what I'm about to talk about next, because to be honest, I don't know how to transition to it. The fourth sibling. Let's talk about him, because he showed up again in a Zenon flashback in this chapter. And it's once again time to just read some stuff verbatim, and then I'll talk to you guys again once I finish reading. Because the fourth sibling, I don't want to say warped Zenon's mind, but he kind of did do that and gave him, like, his purpose. So I don't want to misconstrue any of the words that he said. I just want to read them all verbatim, get the point driven, and then talk about them. So let's do that. So bro started off by saying, when Zenon was in front of him, that the weak die easily. It's impossible to protect them all. So instead, let's destroy them all at once, and then be reborn. This time in undying bodies. We who have obtained the devil's power. With our magic, the four of us, the Zogratis siblings can remake humankind. Let's create a Spade Kingdom that knows true peace, with happy citizens no longer afraid of death. All for the benefit of the Spade Kingdom. See, I had to read that verbatim and read it fully like that, because before I had said maybe he warped Zenon's mind. But after rereading that and reading it fully, no, he definitely did. He instilled this purpose and this message inside of him after the death of his friend, and Zenon just took that on. Also, he said we four who have obtained the devil's power. So that means that the fourth sibling has a devil too. Now, I've been seeing a couple theories about who this fourth sibling is. And you know what? This may be like a crackhead type theory, but it's one that I kind of really like, because we know that there is a devil out there that controls time, and he is a powerful devil. And I could see this fourth sibling having that devil. And if that is the case, I then gotta ask, bro, who do we know that's got time magic right now? I don't know how in the world Tabata would connect those two dots, but I think it would be really interesting. I'm not even gonna say the name of the person that's got time magic that we know of. but I've always liked that theory that he was a devil host. Again, I don't know how he could connect the dots at all, and even if he could, bro, I don't even know if it would be good, but I kind of want to see if he can do it, and if he can make it good. Anyways, though, I think that's really all I want to say about what was presented in chapter 310, or 310 of Black Clover, so I'm going to close this video out now. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope that you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me in the comment section down below, did you enjoy this chapter, and do you want Zenon to survive? If I see you saying no and no, your comment's getting deleted.